guys, it's Brittany here from My Core Floor, back for another broadcast with Britt. And this week's broadcast is really about, if you saw in the comments or in the title, self-care. So this week in our membership, our members were invited to watch our education library video on postpartum. And as I went back and watched it myself, I was reminded of the importance of self-care. And then I felt like, you know what, this is a topic that really should be heard by everybody, not just members in our member community. And so here I am jumping on to talk a little bit about postpartum, but even on a bigger scale about self-care. Because in the postpartum period where most women fail themselves is in taking care of themselves. And so whether you have had children before or not had children before, it really all goes back to self-care. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we be good for anyone else in our lives? As women, as mothers, we are always concerned. It's our nature to be concerned with everybody else. So are our clients being taken care of? Are the people we work with being taken care of? Our friends, our children, our spouses, our partners. We're always looking out for everyone else. And if we're always looking out for everyone else and we're not looking out for ourselves, how can we be good for anyone else? And so I was really reminded of this today because as I looked at my day today, I spent a lot of time on self-care, which is not something I do. Trust me when I say that I fail myself in this topic, which I guess is also why I felt like it was really important to come and talk to you guys about it today. Because my day today, I got up this morning, I meditated, which I've been working really hard on trying to start meditating and take some time for myself, and I find it's always the thing that I want to be like, oh, maybe I'll do it later. I'll fit it in later. Because meditating requires me to take time just for me. And that's not always easy to do. And so this morning I meditated, and then I worked out. And then I had done a trade with a friend, and so she gave me a massage today. And I was reminded as I was there talking to her, I said, sometimes when I do things for myself, I feel selfish. And she was like, girl, how can you be good for anyone else if you don't take care of you? Especially in the job you do. She's like, you are always caring for other people. And when I work with clients one-on-one, it's a very physical job. And she was like, if you don't take care of your physical body, how can you give to other people? And so it just got me thinking. And then, like I said, I watched this postpartum video, which was kind of the assignment for the members of the My Core Floor community. And the video goes back to self-care. And so whether you've had kids or not, the goal is for you to take away from this video today that self-care is really important. And it's important to make time for you. Thinking about the postpartum period, if you are a mom, if you have kids and your kid was in middle school and they started peeing their pants or having bladder issues, would you just blow it off? Would you be like, maybe it'll get better in a few weeks, or, our schedule's really busy, I don't have time to take them into the doctor? No. If your kid was having pain, would you be like, let's just wait it out. Let's just wait and see if the pain gets better? No. So why as women and why as mothers do we do that to ourselves? Even if a friend came to us and was telling us, oh, I've been having this pain or I've been having these medical issues, you would never even tell a friend, oh yeah, you should just wait. You should wait and not do anything about that. You should just kind of suffer silently and see if it just improves, because why take time for you? Just saying that out loud sounds crazy. But if you really, really look inside, how often have you done that to yourself? And how often and how many times? I know I do it to myself all the time. But if it's my kid or if it's my husband or if it's a friend, I'm the first one to tell them that they need to take care of themselves. And so in today's talk is just reminding you guys that pelvic pain after having a baby and pain with having sex after having a baby is not okay, and it's not normal. In that initial period, I'll put a little asterisk, that 6 to 12 week period, there is sometimes some pain. Your body's adjusting, you have scar tissue that's healing if you've had some tearing or episiotomy. So there can be a little window where there is some pain that is considered kind of normal. Beyond the 3-month mark, guys, it shouldn't be continuing. Same thing with leaking and incontinence. It shouldn't be continuing past that point. maybe initially a little bit while your muscles are turning back on, you're kind of getting your body back going, hormones are starting to settle a little bit. There's some kind of normal period where some leaking, some pain is okay. But beyond really that 3-month mark, guys, you need to start to question and you need to take care of yourself. Because I will tell you, one of the biggest problems that I see in this country is that women have one visit in the entire year with their doctor after having a baby. So 6 weeks you go in, and that's in that period where things are normal. And a doctor will say to you, it's normal to still have some pain. Maybe you haven't started trying to have sex at that point, or haven't started exercising or doing anything at that 6-week visit point. So you don't even know what your body is feeling or capable of or what it's going to feel like. And then the way our system is set up, you don't go back to the doctor for a year, typically, in most cases. So what happens if you wait after that 3-month mark? If it's then 4 months, 5 months, 6 months that this pain or this leaking is continuing to go on? The symptoms. Is it possible? Absolutely. If you are postpartum 10 years and you are still having leaking or you're starting to have pain, it is possible to resolve those issues. It's possible to turn back time. But it happens a heck of a lot quicker if I get to you and you get to the problem in that immediate kind of postpartum period. If within under a year you're getting into that problem, under 6 months even better, you're getting to the heart of that problem and taking care of yourself, I promise you your quality of life moving forward is so much better. So what is the price of not taking care of yourself is what I guess I want you to really ask and think about. What's the price of not doing something to take care of you? What does that look like? What does it rob from you? What does it steal from you? Does it steal time away from having fun with your kids because you're afraid to leak? You're afraid to jump on the trampoline because then you're going to have to go in and change. You're afraid to go for a run with a friend and just talk and hang out because you're going to leak. What does it rob from you? You're spending a lot more money because you're paying for pads and diapers. What does it rob from your relationship if that pain is keeping you from being able to have sex with your partner? What is it taking away from you, that level of intimacy and that connection? So what is the price of not taking care of you? Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, it takes copays. Yeah, sometimes you have to go to a couple doctors before you're really heard. And that's definitely something that can be a barrier. People will sometimes tell a doctor and it gets brushed off. Don't let it end there, because if someone brushed you off with a problem your child was having, I guarantee you wouldn't let it end there. So what is the price of not taking care of you? I just want you guys to really think about that. If you're dealing with incontinence, you're dealing with pain issues, what's the price? And so I want you to know that there are things that can be done. I want you to know it's not normal to leak. It's not normal to have pain. I don't know if any of you guys read the article I posted this week on the page or in my member groups, but it was an article about pain after sex. And one of the women in there needed corrective surgery. She had severe tearing after her delivery. And her doctors told her they would not operate on her until after she was done having kids. And so she talks in the article about how her sex life changed, her intimacy changed. She stopped initiating intercourse with her husband because of the pain. She waited 4 years before she had corrective surgery. I'm sorry, but that makes me crazy. If a man was having pain with sex, do you think they would tell him to wait 4 years before they did the repair that he needed to be able to resolve that problem? I would almost guarantee no. Yet somehow as women, we're meant to be martyrs. We feel like that's okay. Well, we're meant to have kids. I have to believe that there would have been other options for that woman than having to suffer for 4 years with pain. Because again, what's the price of not taking care of her? What did that do to her relationship? What did that do to her intimacy, her level of self-confidence? What did it do to her mentally and emotionally? I see women all the time who have gone through this for years where pain with sex has been a major contributor. And I promise you, just correcting the physical problem does not correct it all. Because when you've gone through this, when you've had this trauma, your body responds to it in this fight or flight mode. And so often just correcting the problem doesn't complete it all. You need to look at the physical, you need to look at the emotional, you need to look at the mental. And so what is the price, guys, of not taking care of you? And so whether we're talking about postpartum, whether we're just talking about life in general and how you're feeling, and whether it's you need a massage, whether it's you need to go take a walk with a friend, you need to meditate, you need to get to pelvic floor PT, you need to look into my core floor to take care of pelvic pain or incontinence issues. What's the price of not taking care of you, and where are you suffering in other aspects of your life by not taking that time? So that's my chat for today. And it's as much for you as it is for me, because I really was reminded today by my friend. So thank you, Nicole, if you haven't checked this out, that self-care is really important, and self-care is not selfish, because it really allows us to be better people for the people in our lives that we love and that we want to be able to care for. And if we take better care of ourselves, our quality of life is going to be better for us, but also for those that we love and that we want to spend time with. So that's my takeaway for this Friday. I hope you guys do something for you over the weekend. I don't know where you are living or watching, but where I am, it is finally supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow. And last Saturday, I woke up to snow. So, I'm super excited to be able to have some time to get outside and enjoy it. And so whatever that looks like for you, rain or shine, find some time to do whatever is going to make your heart happy, make your body happy, and do a little self-care. Have an awesome rest of your Friday, guys. We'll talk soon. Take care.